This room was just filled with doctors and nurses and all this life-saving equipment. And Jackson was on the gurney, and there was a very large male nurse straddling him, giving him chest compressions, trying to save his life. And within seconds of entering that room, the doctor said, time of death, 3:18. And that was it.
3:18 a.m., July 3rd, 2016. That was the moment Pamela Smith was forced to say goodbye to her only child, Jackson Henry Smith.
I didn't think that this would ever affect me or my family. And when it did, how could this happen? I do the right thing in life. I raised him right.
Wading through tortured thoughts, Pamela took me back to some better times.
Jackson, he was a great kid. He was just so sweet and kind and just really funny, and he had the greatest laugh. He was smart, and he was always so helpful.
Pamela shared her favorite story about Jackson when he and his dad were skiing in Tahoe and came across an older man struggling with groceries on an icy street.
So Jackson just stopped and he said, "Dad, hold my skis." And he went to that gentleman and grabbed the groceries and carried it into this man's house for him. That's the kind of person he was.
Bright, she says, as he was thoughtful. A graduate of Central West High, Jackson majored in math at Fresno City College. At 21, he moved to Los Angeles to attend CSU Northridge. It was there where things started to spiral.
I found out 13 months later from a phone call from his roommates that he was doing an awful lot of drinking and taking pills, and they were very worried about him. They were extremely concerned, and they said, you know, he's going to die if he doesn't stop.
Pamela drove to LA, packed up Jackson's things, and brought him back home in the fall of 2015. Soon after, Jackson admitted he had a problem. He checked himself into an out-treatment program at St. Agnes.
He started looking much better in April and May. And then in June, he started looking bad again. And I asked him, I said, "Are you taking drugs again?" And he swore to me he wasn't.
But Jackson was still abusing his drug of choice, oxycodone.
It was counterfeit. It was laced with fentanyl. Just one pill. One pill, that's all it took.
Now, every morning, Pamela wakes up with one goal: stopping another mother from suffering the loss of a child.
A lot of kids these days are seeking out fentanyl, as crazy as that sounds, but they are. 70% of the pills that are taken off the street are laced with fentanyl. It's a very, very dangerous situation.
Today, Pamela runs a support group for other grieving mothers and speaks all over the Central Valley and California on the deadly consequences of fentanyl.
These dealers are not your friend. The only thing they care about is your money, okay? They know what they're doing, they know what they're selling, and they know that what they're selling you could kill you. And that is not a friend.
To parents, Pamela's message is this: their business is your business. There are signs to look out for that may signal that your child is struggling with addiction.
Search those rooms, search those backpacks. If they have a car, find out what's in that car. Because if you start finding like pieces of aluminum, spoons, needles, little baggies that are ripped open, they've got a problem.
Pamela prays by sharing her story, it will save lives. The goal is for no other parent to have to bury their child of fentanyl and wonder what would have been. Today, Jackson Smith would have been 30 years old.
Today, if he was alive and he was 30, that he'd probably be married and I'd be a grandmother. Something that I'll never get to experience. And he'd probably have a great career. And he loved kids. He just loved little kids. And he'd probably be just a terrific dad. And it makes me so sad that I'll never experience that.
And Pamela is so brave in sharing her story. She shares it in hopes that it will prompt parents to have this important conversation with their children in hopes of saving lives.